is a lightweight showdown between Justin Gaethje and Charles Oliveira. All right, so here he is, one of the better offensive takedown guys we have in the UFC, DC, and if anyone is well-equipped to speak to this, it is you. The opponent knows what's coming. At least to this point in the UFC, no one's been able to stop him.
He just has to keep him away, because the moment this guy gets close enough to either grab a leg or make body contact, now you're in trouble. He has a knowledge and an understanding of position from a lifetime of just all grappling, judo, wrestling, sambo. He does it all, and he has just so many ways to get you to the floor. This guy once told me that if you can get your leg, he's going to finish. Because he's going to give you so many things to think about, you will not be able to process and keep up with him, and eventually you're on the mat. It's unbelievable to watch him apply that knowledge to the mixed martial arts fight. And as the wrestlers say, this is not a guy you want anywhere near your bracket. No, you don't want him in the bracket. All right, so here he is, Justin Gaethje, the lightweight contender. Many fancy him a future UFC champion, but it's just been amazing to watch this guy seamlessly transition to the UFC. One headlining spot after the next. More bonuses than UFC fights. This might be the most exciting fighter in the world today. He is the most exciting fighter in the world. He's a guy that when you put him at the top of the marquee, people show up. People want to watch Justin Gaethje compete because you know you're almost watching we go to these videos on YouTube and all these other things because we want to see action. Don't worry about that. Get on your PlayStation, choose Justin Gaethje as your character, and it's going to be fun. In real life, in video games, Justin Gaethje is one straight highlight. Yeah, you want bulletproof matchmaking, just throw Justin Gaethje in the main event against anybody and he'll take care of the rest.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. When the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Herb Dean. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Madison Square Garden Arena in New York City, it's time! 5 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a jiu-jitsu fighter holding a professional record of 29 wins, 8 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Sao Paulo, Brazil, Charles Dobrok's Oliveira! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the right corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 22 wins, 2 losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Justin, the Highlight Gaethje.
You've been given your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We will have a clean fight. Touch gloves. Let's make it official.
The fighters touch gloves.
Ready.
All right, so here we go with round 1. Seems to be a throwback type of matchup here. The classically trained striker taking on the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt. But BJJ black belt with this guy doesn't even begin to describe his credentials.
It does not describe how good he is. His vast knowledge of all the Jiu-Jitsu positions. This guy, once you're on the ground, there is no place where you are safe. You are constantly getting attacked. He's always throwing up submissions. He's always attacking arms. He's always attacking your neck, doing everything to try and make you think submission's coming, even if it's just to change positions to secure top. Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one?
All right, he engages in the single collar tie, and he comes through with a big knee.
That knee hurt him.
All right, so he's sort of turtled up here. Not great body language. Perhaps he's trying to bait him in a little bit. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. All right, we'll see how he chooses to defend here.
He got his foot on the hip, and now he's throwing up a triangle attempt. He's going to try to move his left arm across to get pressure on the choke. Oh, wow, oh!
Nicely done. Strong bottom work here, staying busy. All right, good movement by him here on the ground. He really is a master of these transitions.
He is a master of movement on the ground. You never know where he's going to be.
Well, he's in a compromising spot here, DC. You got to figure out a way to get back to your feet. A lot of top pressure being applied here. Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
Close guard, and he landed the right hand there. Oh, nice job to reverse position on the ground.
It was bad, but now it's not so bad. What a fantastic sweep.
All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. .45 seconds to go here in round one. Gaethje's going for an arm here.
Attacking armbar. You got to recognize that when a guy starts to put his feet on your hips, you got to move him off, and you got to cover.
This
You can't
might
be off
just
to
be
an
a
angle.
matter of time. Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight. All right, now we take a look back at some of the action in that previous round, DC. A lot to like on both sides here.
I mean, both were intent on going forward. And what happens when nobody wants to take a step back? They meet in the middle. That's exactly what they did, and they both found success over the course of that round.
All right, with that, we have arrived at our second round. Justin Gaethje and Charles Oliveira. Oh, is that a big knee to the body? We'll see if he can follow up.
That one is thrown to end the fight.
Oh, that's a big connection for Justin Gaethje, and really just loves being in that octagon. I'm not sure anybody loves fight night as much as Gaethje.
People don't enjoy being in someone's face, getting punched and landing punches as much as Justin Gaethje. He's right where he wants to be.
Oh, he missed with that right hand. Big power shot there. So 31 total strikes have landed for Justin Gaethje. And unofficially landing with 51% accuracy against Charles Oliveira. Well, no problem getting inside to land that straight punch. He's got a huge edge and reach, and he made good use of it there. Man, he's timing his shots nicely. It's like Tom Brady out there. He hasn't missed the target.
I mean, you insist on bringing in Tom Brady. Stop it, John, stop it.
Throwing that jab yet again out of range. Oliveira's kick is blocked.
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Beautiful level change. He got his foot on the hip, and now he's throwing up a triangle attempt. He's going to try to move his left arm across to get pressure on the choke.
Oh!
And he's out.
Good work, guys. Come on.
Well, you got to be working off of your back. He's certainly doing so here. Nice punch. Oh, tags him with the left, so the right hand has been there. Now he goes left-handed.
When you're able to fight from both sides, you become really dangerous.
Oh, man, this ground and pound is good. Probably my favorite striking realm in MMA, and he's as good as it gets.
The problem is his opponent is not controlling his posture. He's allowing his opponent to get up, and when he does, he creates this space to land these beautiful ground and pound combinations.
Now Now try to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
The Kimura is not the arm. It's the shoulder pressure that usually makes you tap.
And he's out. "45 seconds remain in the round." Lands a strike down from the bottom. Nice work there by Oliveira. Oh, the ground and pound strikes continue to rain down. The opponent better move out of harm's way. The referee's going to stop this.
He better start to move, and when his opponent starts to posture, he needs to put his feet on the hip, push him away to try to escape this very, very dangerous position.
2 rounds in the books. Stop. All right, so there's the horn. He got knocked down by a punch in that round, but he is able to survive. We'll see if they can make some adjustments.
He's as tough as they come. He took that shot and he kept plodding forward. He got off of his butt. He got himself off of the canvas and tried to get right back to work. But he cannot take many more of these. You don't want to be the guy that's testing how tough that your chin is.
Você foi muito bem. Acabou com a raça dele. As quedas foram lindas e ele tá chumbadaço. Agora você vai se preparar para atirar. Ready, fight! Ready!
Third round underway. Well, we wondered earlier why there weren't as many body strikes. He's making up for lost time here. Shot to the body connects, and that bears watching. That's going to hurt this place. Oh, that is a huge shot there, DC. I'm not sure how he stayed upright.
I mean, when you've been hit with a shot like that, to stay standing shows and talk to your toughness.
Oh, big left. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? And there comes the separation now.
Good stick.
Well, really using his reach advantage there with that punch, DC. Oliveira going for the takedown, nothing doing there. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. So 65 total strikes now for Justin Gaethje. And landing with 64% accuracy tonight against Charles Du Bronx Oliveira. Oliveira doing the right things defensively. So now we are on the ground. Now he is in his wheelhouse. We'll see if he can get one of his submissions to pop here tonight. Oliveira's got a bruise now starting to appear on the right side of his body. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. All right, north-south position now. We'll see who transitions first. Oliveira's going for a choke.
He's got his chin in, but now it's starting to slip under the neck.
Now he's okay. Now he can escape.
Under 2 minutes to go in the round. Beautiful movement, hip work on the ground here, just outstanding with the transition.
He is not staying in one place on the ground. That's very important.
Oh, looks a little wobbly on his feet.
Oh, look at him jumping in to try to get the finish.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Gaethje's back in half guard. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
The Kimura is not the arm. It's the shoulder pressure that usually makes you tap.
Oh, man, that was slick.
Oh, nice work from the bottom. Tags him with the punch. Closed guard here. He's very comfortable here working off of his back, DC. Well, you got to stay busy on the bottom. He's doing it here. Nice punch. All right, so there's the horn. That means it's the end of the round. And get that man a singlet, man, right? Offensive wrestling on point tonight.
That was a tutorial. That was every single takedown you could secure in a fight. He did it all the right way. He's beating his opponent to the finish before he can try to sprawl and respond. He's a step behind. If he's going to stop these takedowns going forward, he needs to react a little quicker.
Você vai mandar ele pra cá.
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Oh, lands another shot to the body, beautifully placed as he continues to punish his opponent's midsection here in this round.
When you're in the clinch, you can pull down on the head and land these beautiful punches to the head.
Oliveira gets caught with that punch. He'd be wise to get those hands up.
Look at him working at trying to shut the liver down.
Oh, a huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
Looking to land the right hand, he misses.
Oh, he got him hurt bad. Yeah, he's mixed it all up. Look at him.
Oh!
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Oliveira gets the tie clinch here. Oh, shot to the body connects there. He hasn't really thrown too many body strikes in this fight, but
Wow, actually got the takedown.
all right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. All right, he's sort of hanging out here unguarded, DC. Not sure if he's trying to bait him in or what, but not great body language here. Oh, so an interesting decision there as he decides to stand up and relinquish the dominant position. Bleeding from the eyebrow area now. That shot cut him. All right, single collar tie now. Ooh, diving punch.
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish this fight.
Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. A lot of top pressure being applied here. Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head like through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why.
Able to land the single ground strike there. Under 1 minute remains in round 4. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Oliveira. I love watching this guy move on the ground. Another nice transition there.
Such a high-level grappler. You don't see that very often.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Horn sounds for the end of round 4.
Chega aí, respira fundo. Isso, respira. Ó, muito bom. Olha, a gente tem mais 5 minutos para acabar com a luta.
All right, so there's the end of the round. The storyline over those previous 5 minutes. Volume takedowns, offensive wrestling.
Yeah, this is an exhausting type of fight. Not only for the offensive fighter, but also for the opponent. Always being under attack, always being defensive, always reacting starts to really wear at your gas tank. It's interesting to see who is more fresh going into the next round.
And able to avoid the punch there. Nice slip by Gaethje. Much improved defensively as he blocks the shot.
He hurt him.
Well, he has landed some good shots, DC, but really unable to string anything together in terms of solid combinations.
It's because he's not committing to it fully.
Guillotine attempt now looks as though he's got the neck. All right, so he postures up, nicely done. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You gotta be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. All right, closed guard now. You gotta be careful though, he's got a lot of submissions off his back. Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Oliveira. about the speed on that reversal there. I mean, I know you can get out of some bad spots, but not with that type of speed.
You cannot allow him to get leverage on the bottom. What a sweep.
All right, so he's sort of turtled up here. Not great body language. Perhaps he's trying to bait him in a little bit. Oliveira gets back up. Takedown defense holds up. Well, that left hand has been there at times, not on that attempt. Oh, he's landed a high number of total strikes here in the latter stages of this fight. He's really picked up the pace. Oh, shot right on the front.
That was the most debilitating shot in all the fighting. It was very difficult.
Oh, he dove and he lands. Wow. Well, he's going to enjoy watching this one back. Let's take a look at the replay of the knockout just a moment ago.
It was right hand after right hand after right hand. Finally, he found the one that hit the exact sweet spot that ended his opponent's night.
We go to Bruce Buffer for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's going to stop this contest at 2 minutes, 47 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout, Justin the Highlight Gaethje.
Well, there will be no shutting that smile off tonight. The celebration is on as he gets a huge win by knockout tonight. I got to think there are a few better feelings in the world than walking into an octagon and candidly knocking another man out cold.
Yeah, you shut a person's lights off, man. There's nothing like it. Now, I understand a lot of times we hope for the knockout, but he was never hopeful. He was sure that he would get it done, and he did exactly that. Scratch.